Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a get ready with me, and when I started to film this video I didn't really know the makeup look I was gonna do, so I was just playing around in makeup, but I came up with this really pretty like purple, and I think this is just a really pretty look for spring with the purple. So if you would like to get ready with me or see how to do this makeup look, just keep on watching and I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this get ready with me, chatty get ready with me. And first, I'm just gonna moisturize my face with my Ultra Repair, my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. I already applied my sunscreen this morning after I got out of the shower. Josh and I, we went to the grocery store this morning, so I just went ahead and put some sunscreen on. But I need some more moisture now, so I'm just gonna put my moisturizer on. And today is like one of those days where I don't know exactly the look that I'm gonna come up with, but I just wanna play around in makeup and just come up with something. So the next thing that I'm gonna use is which I might wait to do my foundation after I do my eyes, because I think I might do something a little bit more dramatic today and I might have fallout. So yeah, let's just go ahead and prime the eyes and then I'll do my foundation and stuff afterwards. So I'm gonna prime my eyelids today with this Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fun eyeshadow base. And Wanna Makeup April, she gifted this to me. So she said that this is a very hydrating eyeshadow primer. So she thought that I would like this since it's hydrating. So I'm just gonna blend that out with just one of my makeup brushes, my Sigma Precision Angled P84. I feel like I can't talk today. I'm all like tongue-tied. Okay, so first, we'll just zoom y'all in. So for my crease color, I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Color Riche Single Shadow and Matte It Up. It has been a hot minute since I have used this, and so I thought I would use it today. So I'm just gonna blend that in my crease with my Morphe R37 brush. I've really been enjoying this brush lately. Like, it's a huge like blending brush, but I just feel like it's like quick to just put a color like in your crease. Like, it just blends it out really fast. This is a really beautiful transition shade. I guess it's like a little bit more on the warm side of things, but this formula just blends out so nice, and you definitely don't have to worry about fallout with this shadow. I've never had any issues with fallout at all. Like, it's definitely not a powdery formula. Like, it's very buttery. There were like two eyeshadow things that I was debating on using. This Wet n Wild Bed of Roses, I think. Yeah, Bed of Roses palette. And also this Essence Melted Chrome Shadow. Like, I've been debating this or this, but I know that some of you guys have asked me to do a tutorial with this, and I know that this is kind of like limited edition, so, but I think you can still get this off of Wet n Wild's website. So I think it's like, I don't know, I'm so torn because I really want to use this Essence eyeshadow, but at the same time it's like I kind of want to use this too. I guess I'll use this Wet n Wild one today just because I have yet to use this and I really want to use it. I'm going to go in with this shade over here in this palette, and I'm just applying that with my Sigma concealer brush. I think this is the F70. So I'm just going to pat that shade over here, and then I will go in with another brush to blend it out. So I'm just going to use my Morphe M506 brush to just go over the edges of that to blend it out. And I'm going to get a little bit more of that color on the tip of this brush and blend the edges, blend it out some more. And then I'm gonna go back with my blending brush, the one that I used at the beginning, and just blend around the edges. I didn't add anything to the brush. Like, that color is very intense, that dark burgundy, so you don't need a ton of that on your brush at once. Like, it's better if you just put a little bit on your brush and blend it out, just kind of building it up to the intensity that you want, because it can be a little hard to work with, it seems like. It can be like a little patchy. And I'll probably clean this area up out here because I feel like, which maybe I can kind of clean it up a little bit with this makeup remover wipe. I do find that with this makeup remover wipe, it's one of the Mauve ones. It's not as irritating as some of the other makeup wipes that I have used. So I know for a while there, I was like not using makeup remover wipes like around my eye area because it was way too irritating, but those don't seem to bother me that much. So I'll link those down below if you have like sensitive skin, because I do feel like those are a little bit more gentle than some of the other makeup remover wipes that I've used. So I just got a little bit more of that L'Oreal shadow on this brush and just blend around the edges. And then I guess I need to do the same thing over here to this eye. Okay, then on the lid, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. First, I'm just gonna try to apply it without like a makeup setting spray. Just use it dry and see how it looks. Okay, I do feel like it's fairly intense just on its own. But I think I might go in with a makeup setting spray just to make it even more intense. Just packed it on my brush there, and then I'm just going in with my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. And see, I just feel like that really intensified it. Which I might need to kind of go around the edge right there and blend the eyeshadow a little better. It's a really beautiful color. I might actually grab a little bit of this shade over here, and I'm just gonna place a little bit of that shade in between that color and that darker darker outer V color. You could actually get that color, mist it with the makeup setting spray as well. And then I'm going back with a little bit more of this burgundy. And I want to take that color over a little further. Normally I wouldn't do this, and I'm definitely going to blend it out more, but I don't know, I just wanted to try something different today. I'm actually going to grab a different blending brush, and this is just a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to go around the edges to blend that out. I'm going to get some more of Matted Up on this brush, and then also go around the edges to blend. And actually, to jazz it up a little more, I might go in with this Essence eyeshadow. This is in the color Zinc About You. And add just a little bit of that on top. That really makes it look beautiful. Like, it adds a pop of shimmer. I don't know, I mean, I like those shadows, but they're not like intense like this eyeshadow. And then before I go in with my foundation, I'm going to prime my face with this new First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer. And First Aid Beauty did send this to me for free to review. I have yet to use this, so this will be like the very first time that I've used this. I have swatched it and it felt really hydrating, but I haven't used it yet on my face or underneath like foundations or anything. It smells really nice. Like it smells kind of like cucumbers a little bit, which I really like a fresh, I really like a fresh cucumber smell. Yeah, it just smells so good, so fresh. It feels really nice on the skin, like it feels really hydrating. I think it might feel slightly a little bit more hydrating than their Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer that they have. But I do feel like it kind of gives your skin a little bit of like a luminous finish to it, like the Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer does by First Aid Beauty. Just gonna add a little bit more of this to my forehead. But yeah, it does smell really nice. For my foundation, I'm gonna use the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation again. I know I used this in my last Get Ready With Me, but I've really been enjoying this and I'm still like testing it out to see, you know, how it wears and everything, which it has been wearing really nice throughout the day. It's very dewy and glowy and I really like it so far. The only thing is this shade isn't like my perfect shade match, but I can make it work. It's a little, like, it's a more kind of yellow toned, like, I don't know, like it has like some peachy undertones to it, I feel like. So it can tend to look a little orange on my skin tone, but if I blend it down my neck, it doesn't look too bad shade wise. And then I'm just using my dampened Wet n Wild makeup sponge. I've been enjoying this makeup sponge. I know I used this also in my last Get Ready With Me, and it was like the first time I had used it. But I've really been enjoying this. Like it feels really soft. It blends the foundation out just as good as any other makeup sponge that I've used. So I definitely like this and would recommend it if you're looking for like a new makeup sponge to pick up. But as you can see, like the finish on this is just super illuminating and super dewy. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this like down my neck, just because like I was saying, it's like the shade isn't like the exact right shade for me. That's the only complaint that I have about this foundation, is they need better like colors in the range. They just don't have a whole lot of different shades, and the shades that they have, I don't know, they need more neutral undertone shades. I showed you all this concealer in my most recent haul video. This is the Revlon Photoready Candid Concealer, and this is in the shade Vanilla. I have used it like one other time and I really liked it the day that I used it. It didn't crease and it lasted all day on me. Now, I don't think that this is like a super full coverage concealer, but for me, I don't have super like dark under eye circles, so I mainly just need something to like brighten and kind of conceal them just a little bit. I mean, because they are a little dark, but it's not like extremely, like I don't have extremely dark under eyes. So I usually look for concealers that are, like I said, that would illuminate my under eye area and are also like a little, like not matte, like have a little bit of a semi-matte finish, or that are dewy. And this one does have a good semi-matte finish. Like it's not matte, but it's not like super dewy like the Light Illusion concealer from Flower Beauty. I don't know, I've really been enjoying it. Like it's not a heavy concealer, like it doesn't look heavy on the under eyes at all, and it does a really good job of brightening. And if you have like kind of dark under eye circles, like it does a good job of concealing them. But if you had like extremely dark under eye circles, I don't know if it would be enough to conceal. And you know what? I totally forgot, but I had gotten these new Becca products. Well, this isn't new, and I guess these aren't like super new products, but I had requested on Octoly to do a review on these. They like came in a set, and this is their anti-fatigue under eye primer from Becca. And you're supposed to put this on before you do your concealer. Totally forgot. And their under eye setting powder, which I can use this. This is their under eye brightening setting powder. And then they also sent their under eye brightening corrector, which I have had this previously and I like it okay, but I gave it to my friend April, Wanna Makeup. So I might end up giving her that one as well. We'll just see, but I mainly wanted to get this set to try these things out. So dang it, I wish I would have remembered to use the primer, but at least I remembered to use the setting powder. So just gonna dump a little bit of this into the lid because I have been on the hunt to find another like under eye setting powder, because I normally use my e.l.f. under eye setting powder, and while I like that one okay, I feel like there could be way better under eye setting powders out there. So, okay. Yeah, I feel like that worked good. Like it looks like it might have little, either that or it's like my eyeshadow has kind of fallen, but it looks like there's little like sparkles maybe. Okay, maybe that's my eyeshadow because it doesn't look like when I swatch this, but oh my gosh, when you swatch this, it feels so like smooth. And I do feel like it smoothed out my under eye areas really nice, and it didn't like make them look powdery or like dry. Sometimes my e.l.f. under eye setting powder, like I do like it, but sometimes I feel like it makes my under eyes look a little dried out. I don't know if it's because, you know, I'm not as young as I used to be. Like my under eyes are getting a little bit more aged. So yeah, I don't know if maybe that's why I haven't been liking it as much. Just gonna have like, I feel like my eyeshadow got over a little too far. Okay, and then I'm also gonna set my foundation with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. But yeah, today I went to film my Shop My Stash for April, and I just was not into it. It's like, I don't know if I really like Shop My Stash, like to film those types of videos. I mean, I shop my stash all the time for different makeup to use, and I feel like I do a pretty good job of like trying, like using different things in my collection. I mean, like sometimes I do get kind of stuck on certain products and then I neglect other ones, but I feel like me personally, I do a pretty good job of like rotating my stuff out like weekly, just myself. And I feel like to film it weekly, it would just be too much of like the same thing. I feel like it would get kind of boring, and I don't know, it's just like one of those things that doesn't bring me joy to film it. And I'm just like, if I don't really enjoy filming it, like why am I filming it? So I'm not gonna film a Shop My Stash this month, but maybe if I miss it, maybe I'll film it in May. So we'll just see. I don't know. It's like, maybe it'll just be like one of those things that I might film every once in a while, like do like a Shop My Stash where I just go through and maybe pick out older makeup that I'm not really using. Sorry, my camera just cut off. But do a like get ready with me, like a Shop My Stash get ready with me, where I just pick out the products that I'm going to use in that video. Because I just don't like the month-long Shop My Stash thing. I don't know. I just can't get into it. I feel like I need to blend my eyeshadow out a little more. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and go back and like finish my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to zoom back in because I'm going to put some stuff on my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with the shade here, this purple. And I'm just using my Sigma E30 pencil brush. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't enjoy filming Shop My Stash. So I'm like, if I don't enjoy it, like I'm just gonna Marie Kondo my channel. If it doesn't bring me joy, like why am I gonna film it? You know, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I want to film videos that you guys want to see, but if I'm not excited to film them, then I don't want to film them. And I think you guys probably understand that. So for my inner corner, I'm just going to go in with my Old Faithful, my Milani Brow Fix Brow Kits and the highlight shade. And I was just using my e.l.f. eye defining brush to apply that in my inner corner. And then for my liquid liner, I feel like that highlight looks too much over here. There we go. And then for my eyeliner, I'm just using my Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen in Ultra Black. Okay, and I'm gonna go back with just a little bit more of that purple that I put on the lower lash line because I want to blend that in more with my liner because my wing got a little dramatic, so. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes up and put some mascara on my lashes, and then I'll come back and finish out the rest of my face. For my bronzer, I'm just gonna use the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in Sunkissed. I've been really enjoying this ever since I used it in my last Get Ready With Me, so I just want to use it again. And I'm just using my Morphe M530 brush. But it's just the perfect color for me. Like, it's not too cool toned, it's not too warm toned, it's not like too intense. I feel like I got a black mark on my face right there. Like, it's not too intense, it just looks beautiful. It blends out so pretty, and I feel like it lasts well throughout the day. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more of that on my Morphe R2 brush, I think. Yeah, R2. And then I'm just gonna blend that around my hairline. For my blush, I'm gonna use this new, well, it's new-ish. It's one of the new colors from Wet n Wild, the Keep It Peachy blush. And I feel like this would look really good with like the crease color that I have going on. So I'm just, and plus too, I feel like it's always nice to pair kind of like a purple with more of like a warm toned blush. I don't know, it just gives it like a good contrast. And I might actually take just a little bit of this blush and also like run some of this in my crease. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. And then for my highlights, I think I might want to go with either this purple highlight from Milani or Prismatic Amethyst from Becca. So I'm not sure which way I want to go with my highlight today. I think I want to use Prismatic Amethyst today because I want it to have like a pinky kind of purpley highlight. Yeah, I feel like that pairs really nice with the eyeshadow. And then for my brows, I'm just gonna fill them in a little bit with my Benefit Ka-Brow. And this is in the shade 4. So I'm just lightly filling in any areas where they look like they need a little bit more definition. But I know it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys about my Achilles tendon, and it's definitely getting so much better. I actually started going back to the gym this past week, and I meant to go to the gym today. I haven't been yet. Maybe I'll go after I get done filming. I don't know. It'll probably be too late. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I still have yet to do any leg exercises. I haven't done any like weightlifting like with my legs, even with the machines, just because I don't know, I've just been extra cautious with it, you know, healing, because I don't want to like re-injure it. But my doctor did tell me that I could use the machines, you know, to work out my legs, but I just haven't, I guess I haven't gotten up the courage to do it yet. And then I'm just going in with my Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 3 to just set my brows in place, like my brow hairs. But yeah, I feel like that looks so much better now that I filled my brows in a little bit. They were just looking a little unkept, like it didn't really go with the rest of my makeup. And then I am going to mist my face a little bit with makeup setting spray. And I'm just going to use my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. Whoa. I just felt like that came out super strong. And I was burning up earlier, so I put this tank top on. But whew, the moment that that setting spray hit me, it just felt really cold. And then for my lipstick, I have these two new Morphe lipsticks, which I showed you guys Shady in my last Get Ready With Me. And I really like that shade. I feel like that would go really good with this makeup look too. But I have yet to use, well, I have used this one, but I have yet to use it on camera. This is in the color For Evs, which is just like a really pretty like nudie pink color. Which it would look okay with this look, but I don't know if that is exactly the look I'm going for. Like if I want something a little different than that. Like, let me see. Like I might want to try something with like purple. Do like purple lips. So maybe I'll try this because I haven't used this yet. This is the Wet n Wild from the Rebel Rose collection, the Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick in the color Bud Romance. And I'm just going to line my lips with Matte It. We'll see if I like this lip color with this look. I don't know if it's going to end up looking too purple. Which, I mean, I know this is purple, but... So I hope that you guys did enjoy this Get Ready With Me. I know I wasn't like super chatty in this. I was just like super focused on what I was doing today. But yeah, I really like the way that this turned out. I think the purple looks really pretty. So if you've been curious about how to go about using this, I wouldn't say that this is necessarily a palette that you need to like... It's not really a palette, but a little quad that you need to run out and buy. But maybe if you pick this up and you've been kind of stumped on how to use this, hopefully this video helped you a little bit. I would say definitely pair this with, you know, a transition shade or with another palette because it doesn't have a good transition shade in here. And yeah, maybe this kind of gave you an idea of how to use this lip product because I feel like this might be one of those lipstick colors that people get a little stumped on how to use it. So yeah. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new or if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye. Mwah.